Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome to the I Think You Should Leave Seasons 1 to 3 tier list. I adore this show. I've seen it at least 3 times now, and I think it's about time we rank them. All right, first up is I Used to Be a Real Piece of Shit, the one where with the baby, and I think this is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. The sloppy steaks is just like pure genius. I don't know how he came up with that, and it's gonna go in S tier, not F, S tier. Because, I mean, starting off with a bang, sincerely. All right, Harley Davis. Um, I don't remember this one too much. I remember they hate the baby Harley Davis, which is kind of funny. Um, but out the bat, I don't know. It's not as funny at first, but it really picks up steam near the end when they start throwing shit at Harley Davis. So I'm gonna put it in B tier. Yeah. Okay, what's this? Oh, this is 500 uh 500 plastic meatballs and the stanzas. And this one's really, really funny. I quote this one a lot, and I think it's just really creative. But I think that the ending joke with the slow motion of that guy firing the Tommy gun isn't that funny. But that's just my opinion. But I'm gonna put this in B tier. I'm gonna move Harley Davis down to C tier because it's still good, but it's not as good as 500 plastic meatballs. Okay, what's this one? Oh, this is fuck. She makes the shirts. God, what is this one? What is the quote? It's such a good quote, and I can't remember it. Oh, back away, banana breath. What did you just eat, a banana? And I feel like this all the time whenever I make a zinger. It just makes my day, and I can relate to it. But it has a tragic ending, and I think it has a really satisfying arc. Did my camera move? Yeah, it did. So that's gonna be an A tier right there. What's this? Oh yeah, he goes on his phone during arguments. Uh, this was the opener for the season, I'm pretty sure, and it's okay. It's like it's funny, but it's not like on the level of sloppy steaks. So since it's just okay, it's here, but I still appreciate that it's in the show. It's still good. Oh, I'm gonna do a big wave. Another one that I quote a lot. Another one that I think about a lot. It's just a good time. It's what I fear that I do sometimes when I'm in a social gathering and I go a little too far. Haha. High B tier. Uh, fuck. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna be honest. Uh, okay, this is the one with the motorcycles, and it's like, oh, a big truck, and it's the same joke over and over again, and it's not a super funny joke, but it's not unfunny. Uh, but it's just like one of them where it's like, you breathe out of your nose. Not a very memorable one, so D tier. I'll remember you later. Is this with? Fuck, what is this one? Is this one the one with Bob Odenkirk? Is it? I feel like it's not. I feel like I'm barking up the wrong tree here. Yeah, I don't know what these ones are with just the picture of him making a silly face, but Bozo is among my favorites. This is one that I just think about all the time. Bozo dubbed over is the most hilarious, most original content on YouTube, and I think this one is just gets all the praise it deserves, and um it has the delayed gratification element where they have the other part in the previous episode, I'm pretty sure, or earlier in the episode, and it just like it's hilarious. It's so good. So good. Yummy. The hot dog one where he crashes his big hot dog car, pretends it's not him. Classic Tim hot dog humor. Pretty good. Uh, B tier. Okay, Calico Cut Pants. Let's see if this is a real website. CalicoCutPants.com. And it's not a real website, so I'm gonna have to. I was gonna put it in A tier, but it's gonna have to go in high B tier instead because it's not a real website. But I really like the ending where it turns out he's some sort of ethereal being from another dimension. He goes into the red room, and I think it's just good. It's just good. Uh, this is the one where I think he sees that famous guy that he liked at the table, and then he goes outside and he steals that guy's car. And I think it's a funny one, and I can relate to that. Meeting a famous person I like I always think that I have to be cool. This is gonna go in B tier. There you go. The one with Scrooge. This one's hilarious as well. Especially after I watched A Christmas Carol. Just hit harder. Um, and I like the video game logic in there. I think it's genius. And what can I say? The CGI is hilarious. A tier, another A tier for that one. The game show one. I forget what the character's name is, but it's good. Andy Samberg's pretty good in it. Um, I don't have much to say about this one. I don't think it's amazing, but I like when he tries to break the laptop. That's pretty good. Ah, the closer for season two. I think this one it's poignant. He really speaks to our generation, and yeah, I just think it's I like Claire's. I think it takes place in Claire's, and I think that his most of his jokes are really really funny. So yeah, high B tier for that one. Okay, fuck. What is? Oh, this is that. I think this is the doctor who wants to go to the club where they built the deck, and the deck falls down at the end. So it's a good payoff, and I really really like this particular actor in the show. I think he's real good at the dry humor. I'm gonna put this in high B. Everything's going in B. Coffin flop. Um, I mean, this isn't one of the ones I think about when I think you should leave, but it's uh it's funny. It's a creative idea. I'm gonna put it in C tier right here. And Dan's Flashes. This is another one that I reference a lot. That I think is hilarious. The idea of a store that sells overly complicated shirts and they get more expensive the more complicated the patterns are is hilarious. Uh, and I think it's just really told in a funny way. So this one's gonna be a high A tier for me. Um, is this the original Little Buff Boys? Little Buff Boys at first I thought was I didn't think it was that funny, but the more I watch it, I enjoy the concept of the Little Buff Boys championship. I think it's is it clever? Yeah, why not? B tier, middle of B tier. Ooh, this is the one where he's called in by his boss because he's pulling this prank where he makes his coworker um, look like he's taking massive mud pies when it's actually just like some guy he hired to take the massive mud pies for him. And I really like how he deflects this this kind of encounter from his boss. I think we could all learn from this one, and it's going to go in B tier. B tier is good, very good. All of these are good. This one's okay. Ooh, this one where the casting is perfect for this because he just acts like someone I know. Someone I know that's like just goes along with the crowd, is likable enough, but deep down, bit of an asshole. And I think this one goes in B tier as well. I was thinking about it today, so if I think about it, it's good. Yes, the Santa Claus Cosmic Gumbo one is hilarious. The commercial for that action movie he's in is amazing, and the line where he's like, "Then I can get another 2 mil" is classic. So that's an A tier right here, below Banana Breath, because that's among my favorites. Fuck. Is this Shirt Brother? Well, let's see. No. Yeah, I think this one's Shirt Brother. And Shirt Brother was one of my favorites in season three. I think it was near the end, and I really like the arc it has where he goes to see his daughter perform at the end. It's kind of heartfelt, and this guy gets his like big cathartic moment where he starts breaking stuff. He lets go of the pressure, and I think it just works really well. It's hilarious. Another A tier. Here's the Bob Odenkirk one. Uh, he has whatever Porsches. Is that the car? I don't remember. And he has a wife. And Bob Odenkirk's hilarious in this. Um, what can I say? It's just a really good idea for a skit, and I love how old Tim plays along with it. It's gonna go bottom of A tier. Dog hair. This one's funny. I like the punchline where he's looking for two girlfriends. I like the kind of montage of him getting prepared for the date, and I like the dog hair conversation at the back. Um, I would put this in C, but it's good. It's funny. I like it. I'm gonna put it in B. Low B. This is the guy who does the dirty songs and he just bombs. And I don't really think about this one that often, but it's good. Um, I really like his performance. But yeah, I'll put it in C tier. Why the hell not? Oh, this one is one of my favorites. The tables are ruined. What else is what else is there to say? It's such a creative, funny idea. I don't know. Mm, A or S. I put this in S because I think about it a lot. Okay, the horse penis one. This one's a little bit meh for me because I feel like the penis joke is a bit predictable, and I feel like they don't go far enough with it, and they also do the same joke for a little too long. The punchline's not that rewarding. Doesn't have a switch up at the end. So I think this is another D tier, but it's still okay. All of these are good. This is classic. Do the water flip or something about your stepmother. I don't remember, but it's funny. This guy's performance is amazing. I love his dabbing. Dabbing still in 2025. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And this is going in high A. Okay. I don't know what the fuck this is, to be honest with you. So I'm just gonna skip it. Yes, the dog. The dog skit where he does this funny dance to lighten the mood because the wife and husband are arguing too much. Um, and yeah, the dog starts barking at him, and I just really like this one. I think it's really funny how he just keeps at it. He doesn't give up, and he's tearing up at the end, and his just pure shame that he feels. I can relate to that on many levels, so I'm gonna put this in A tier. Okay, next up is the music snob, and I can relate to this because this is how I am sometimes when I'm talking about annoying bands that nobody cares about. A bit of a pretentious asshole. Uh, I go and rate your music. It's my biggest sin, and I hate it. And I relate to this guy. The punchline's funny. It's just a hilarious character. We all know someone like this. I don't know. A tier. Bam. Jellyton. This one's really, really funny. I like how he's just excluding that guy for no reason, and it's a really funny dynamic. I don't remember it too well, but it's good. B tier. High B tier, even. All right. The horse cum one, where he goes to the haunted house. I quote this one a lot. It's really funny. I like this mysterious character that gets picked up by his mom at the end. I like the lore. I like the world they build. And I like how he's just genuinely asking questions. He wants to know if the ghosts ever shoot cum or whatever. And I can respect that. And this is a really good one. So I'm going to put it at the tip top of A. Okay. This is the one where Steven Yeun is opening gifts and Tim Robinson eats one of his receipts and then gets sick. So they want to see if he washed his hands before he pooped, and they all abandon him. And it's a creative concept for sure. It's very entertaining. Uh, yeah, Steven Yeun, handsome man. Ooh, I think this is the one that I quote the most often. These guys are meeting up with their teacher from university, and he's really jealous of this guy's burger. So he goes, "Yeah, I would like to try. I'm just joking," and it's just very hilarious. His acting's incredible in this. It's one that I could rewatch all day. So S tier, yay! Above tables, no, but still S tier. Okay, I think this is maybe one of the hot dog ones. I'm not sure. The hot dog ones kind of blend together for me. I think it's a funny joke, but goes on a little bit too long for me. We put this in C tier. Uh, no, this is the hot dog infomercial. I actually don't remember what this one is, so I'm gonna put it here. Um, yeah, hot dog infomercial. Yeah, pretty good. I'm gonna put it where I put the last one, C tier. Yes, this one's good. Honk if you're horny. I really like the ominous way that his name's not Corey, but his recent video is called Corey. Um, goes about goes about stalking this man. The song he sings at the funeral is just perfect. Friday Night. Um, I think this is an A tier, middle of A tier. This guy, he won't stop talking about his baby at a party. But then Tim, he holds him accountable, and this guy ends up having a good time at the cost of Tim. But was it worth it? Maybe. It's a funny one, not one of my favorites, but yeah, high C tier. This is one of the early ones where she's making an Instagram post and she's saying very mean things. I don't think it's the most I don't think it's one of the more creative ones. Definitely not one of the more memorable ones. It's kind of funny, but I think it's like a slow start for the show, so I'm gonna put it in low C tier. Womp womp. Okay, what is this guy? Is this the impressions? This might be the one where he hires the impersonators, where they keep punching people, and I think this one's pretty good. So C tier. And fuck, what is this one? Is this the one where they keep like fighting on their lawns, the pro wrestlers? I don't think so. Let's see. No, that's this one. Another one I don't remember. Okay, this one is with Herbie Hancock, and the dog humps his head, and Herbie's hilarious in it. I just love the Herbie Hancock feature in this. And yeah, it's a creative idea. I like how he derails the whole show just for this petty reason. It's gonna be a high B tier. Okay, is this one Little Buff Boys? I think this might be the first Little Buff Boys, which I mistook for the other one. So I'll put it next to the other Little Buff Boys, um, which I believe I put in B. So I'll just leave it in B. Why not? Okay. Yes, the first hot dog one, I think it's hilarious. How he tries to hide the hot dog in his sleeve. That's my favorite part. Yeah, it's just really good. It's really, really good. A tier. A tier. A tier. A tier. This one's funny where the restaurant guy is making fun of the couple at the restaurant a little too hard. The guy has to stand up and intervene, and then they come out and hash it out. They have a handshake. Um, I really like skits like this because there's no plot really. It's just like the strangest stream of a plot. This guy makes fun of them at a restaurant, and then he goes and apologizes, and that's it. And it's very absurd, and it feels grounded in reality, but also ridiculous at the same time. So I'm gonna put it B. It's what the show does best. This one's good. I've been there where I'll have this one running joke with somebody, and it'll be funny to me, but it wears off on the other person. And yeah, he gets mad. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's high C tier. Why not? Not amazing. This one's good. He says she's taking the nachos with all the meat and stuff. So he talks to the waiter, and the waiter just caves in, and I think that's my favorite part. Just tells her the truth. And he goes, "What?" I think it has the subtitle, but it's good. Piano one. This is one that my dad's obsessed with. Uh, yeah, he's at a funeral. He's breaking plates. He's playing silly music. I think maybe it goes on a little too long, in my opinion, but it's a funny joke. I'm gonna put it B tier. Um, this is the one where she's making Santa Claus jokes, I'm pretty sure, and no one laughs at her Santa Claus jokes, but everyone laughs at the other one, so she's getting really jealous. And this is another one that I can relate to because I try too hard to be funny. So I'm gonna put this in B tier for relatability. The egg one, this one's one of my favorites of season three. It's just such a absurd idea for a game. Uh, it's done very well. I like how he just doesn't listen to what anybody else is saying because he's so invested in the egg game, and he gets busted for watching porn at work. So I can relate to that. Just kidding. A tier. This one's okay. Not one of my favorites from the latest season. It just doesn't really resonate with me. I don't think the joke's that funny, and I don't think it's told that well. I think it's gonna be a D tier, right next to the horse penis. Is this 55 burgers, 55 fries, or is it that this one? Fuck. I really can't remember. Hmm. I think this is the one where the guy gets road rage at him because he's dumb. And I really like the other guy who's not Tim's performance. I like Tim's performance, of course, as always. This one's just kind of forgettable though. C tier. It's good though. Good. Solid. Ah, the Garfield intervention, one of my favorites. I think the ending joke's a little bit uh not cringy, but not that funny. But the idea of her hosting this intervention at a Garfield house is hilarious, of course. And I quote the line about just bring a hot dip or something all the time, because what the fuck's a hot dip? Yeah, A tier. Um, 55 burgers, 55 fries. This one's very quotable. Uh, didn't resonate with me as much as some of the other fans of the show, but I'm gonna put it in B tier just because it's good. It's good. Wedding photo is hilarious. He can't think of what to do for the silly photo, so he shoves a big purple feather down his throat and throws up. And the flossing's good. I love some Fortnite dancing in my Tim skits. So A. Oh, the metal metal motto. Just another game show that just goes completely wrong and never airs. And I actually think it's better than the one with Andy Samberg, so I'll put it in a B tier. Uh, Metaloid Maniac. I like the animated scenes, very well done. I don't know what this is. This is making fun of reality shows, and I think it does a really funny job. Uh, he has to put on this costume and act like a goof in a mall, and it makes him want to kill himself. And it's just funny stuff. Uh, put it in high B tier, and this should go down to bottom of B tier. Okay, yes, the court case with the stupid hat. Uh, very well done. I like how he throws the dice on the ground and pretends it isn't his. And I like how angry he gets. I like the retelling of the story in a deadpan tone, and it's a good one. A tier. Ooh, woo. Okay, this is the one where there's the party and she tries to put dog poop in his cup because she won't get a raise or something, and it's pretty good. I like that actor, that actress. So yeah, B tier. This is one of the first ones in season 3, and I think it's really good. I like the scene where there's those angry metal head looking guys who are like, we're gonna go nuts in there, and I just like how much of a disaster uh, his life is, and I love it. I think these two are supposed to be the same. This is the Tummy Tuckers one, and it's the first one that I saw on the show. I think it's in episode 1 or 2 or something that I just found really, really funny. I just thought it was very absurd, very unexpected. I love shows like Pretty Little Liars and Riverdale, so it kind of was reminiscent of that kind of drama. And the just the Tummy Tuckers ad, I could watch it a lot. So I'm gonna put this one in A tier. One of the first solid ones, one of the first amazing ones. This one's Shirt Brother. My bad. So I'm actually not exactly sure what this one is. So I'm gonna put this back in the non-ranking area. Shirt Brother, funny. Everything I said before applies. It's cathartic. It's unexpected. Goes in a lot of directions. A tier. Okay, what is this? What the fuck is this? This is more Dan Flash's stuff, so I'm just not gonna rank it. The laugh track where he keeps telling his story and then they tell him to shut up because he's just supposed to be laughing, but then his story resonates with them because it's so relatable and real. And I think it's beautiful, and it brought a tear to my eye, so B tier. Fred Armisen, he's an asshole in real life, but he does a good skit here, and I like how hard he's trying to impress his sons. It's very sweet, and the hard cut to him being from him being a child to a fully grown man is really funny, and it's funny, it's hilarious. A tier. um, is this the one where he's ziplining? Yeah, pretty good. I don't have much to say about this one. I like the parody of like romance shows, whatever, Love Island. I don't know. I don't watch any of them. B tier. Probably enjoy it more if I did watch those. Um, I think this is the one where he sits on a whoopee cushion and he takes it very personally, and it's okay. So C tier. I think this is the other one where he zip lines, so I'm not gonna rate that. This is the VR one, with fucking what's her name? She was in Bottoms. She's a great actress. Iota Burry. Probably butchered that name, but funny skit. I like how he can't move when he's in VR. He loses complete control of his body. It's a bit tragic, because the sun's there to see it all happen, but it's good. It's solid. Uh, B tier. Tammy Craps. I just don't think the young actor's delivery of the lines is that funny, and conceptually it's kind of funny. I like the idea that it craps and lies, and its farts smell really bad. But I think the just the delivery, the acting's not amazing, and yeah, not one of my favorites. Not that funny. Appreciate the effort. Ooh, I'm mad at you. Fucking, what's his channel called? I would highly recommend it. Is it 108? No, not 108 Fever. I got a one something fever in the past 8 months. Here it is. Connor O'Malley. Yes, he's hilarious in this. His videos that he sends Tim in this sketch, it's very similar to the videos he uploads on his channel, which I would highly recommend. And it's good. Is it the closer? It's near the end of season 3, but it's good. It's solid. This one is where he's trying to make an excuse at a party. I don't remember, but I remember it being funny. So I'll put him B tier because it was good. This one's okay. Um, she's a reality show who just like got lucky to win her money, and she drinks too much wine, and it's good. It's good. B tier. Whatever. Um, okay. This is one of my favorites. I quote this one a lot. Bones are the money, and so are the worms. And I just think that Tim's song here is genius, and I really think he should have gotten signed for this. Um, watch this one. It's hilarious. I'm gonna put this in S tier. Yay. Number 3. Oh, my favorite from season 3, the driving crooner. Uh, I just think that his facial expressions in this one are really, really funny, and I like how he gets in so much trouble for doing this. It's just absurd. Tim Robinson comedy, another A tier. The plane one, where he's gonna make his life bad because he cried on a plane when he was younger. It's okay. I think it's the closer for season 1. I'll put it in high C tier. This is the one where he has this amazing imagination, and she's not allowed to praise him or something, and it's okay. So C tier. It's kind of funny. Um, yes, the comedy sketch one, I think. Yes, the one where he gets his wife divorces him because he gets embarrassed at a comedy show. Um, and it's good. It's good. Fucking what's his Jamie Taco steals this guy's lines at the show, so he has to leave the. He makes a joke about his wife and he feels bad about it, so he leaves the sleepover with all the guys. He never stays the whole time. And this one's good. I like Jamie Taco. He reminds me of my friend, and it's hilarious. Um, the one that gorilla ripping off the heroin is okay. C tier. And the one where he gets his hair cut under the truck or car is hilarious. And I really like how he bangs on the ground in anger. So that's gonna be a B tier. Or whatever, A tier. Fine. Um, I guess I don't remember a lot of these, unfortunately, and I apologize, but it's fine. So, worst one, Temmie Craps, not even that terrible. Best one, Sloppy Steaks. Watch it right now, hilarious. Boza dubbed over, amazing. Bones are their money, great. The tables one, great, and that one's great. Uh, Burger, funny, funny burger. Okay, thank you.